The process of a constellation and embodiment session. Individual and group sessions allow people to observe themselves from different perspectives by embodying different parts of themselves, or, in a group setting, of other people. In both individual and group settings, we orient ourselves primarily to the embodied dialogue of the two polarities within ourselves, the so-called I and self. These terms come from the spiritual systemic constellation and embodiment work of Siegfried Essen. The I represents the perspective of the feeling, thinking, and acting human being. This part strives for perfection and, due to various social concepts, often perceives itself as separate and inferior. In the I, the role of the individual with their challenges and desires can be observed. The self represents the part of us that transcends all concepts and unites everything within itself. This part depicts the state of wholeness that has no need because it is already perfect. In the self, the role of acceptance and unconditional love is fulfilled. Both of these parts are considered equal, and they form a complementary unit. In embodiment sessions, each part receives its own physical place, so its distinctness can be consciously witnessed and expressed. A dialogue between the parts is encouraged after being reminded that they are free and at the same time connected. Each of the roles can be embodied at once. In the roles, people are encouraged to move and communicate with each other until they feel that they've arrived in the right place in terms of their uniqueness and connection with each other. This embodied dialogue takes place intuitively and is supported by the embodiment facilitator with questions and suggestions. In the end, the newly gained insights are reflected upon and anchored using all of the senses.